Hey Spoonies, Mousy here. I already shaved and did my bathroom routine and, oh, crud. I forgot my sponges, I'll be right back. Please excuse the state of my room, I'm in the middle of reorganizing. So I'm in the middle of reorganizing and all that fun stuff because for my birthday my granddad got me a vanity, and the room I'm in that that's close to my mom is kind of small. It's definitely not what I'm used to, so I kind of feel like Jeannie at times, semi-phenomenal, awesome caregiver-ish. It'd be a little space. So I'm in a little bit of a hurry today, and I promised y'all an updated get ready with me. I am, however, going to do a separate video of doing the preparation for my face for makeup and to hide all this. Trust me, if the beard was gone, I wouldn't do makeup. So I'm going to get this off. I have lip balm on my lips because I already scrubbed at them to make them smooth, because I used the 24-hour liquid lipstick, which when you're a vapor and you don't usually stop in at bathrooms routinely to check on makeup, I don't, it's awesome. You know, you don't have to worry about your lipstick being off or smudging your teeth or any of that fun stuff. So I'm in a little bit of a hurry today. I'm going to explain what I can, and probably not talk as much. I really wish I could have music going, but that's not going to happen. Thank you, YouTube. Like I said, it's one of my biggest gripes. I'm not going to contour because I don't got time for that. But I will do a separate video for Melody, just for her to go buy it, because we didn't do her makeup too often while I was in visiting her. So what I'm doing right now is I'm putting primer on my face. Probably need a tiny bit more. I found an amazing primer, and sadly I don't have the bottle in here with me, it's empty, from Hard Candy, and it's called Blurring Effects, and it's really awesome. So far, out of all the primers I found that I can afford, Hard Candy's been my favorite. I do have their long 12-hour power one. I haven't used that lately. I feel it makes my face too textured. Alright. Right now, a friend of mine was going through her makeup and gave me this one to try out. I've been liking it so far. Alright, so my face is prepped, and we are going to go in with Glamouflage. I'm using this as a concealer since it's too light for me right now. I've gone like, I used to be Melody shade, and I've gone up to 122 in my matte poreless, but this is a high coverage longwear. I'm in love with it. It covers everything. Minimum effort, but it's just not my shade. I need to go and experiment and find my shade, and then I might go for that. It's actually $2 cheaper than Maybelline, the matte poreless one, Fit Me. Oh, and this one's almost out, I'm sad. So, got this on my beard line. I'm sorry, you're gonna see my iPhone, not my iPhone, but my iPod turn me pale as hell. But dab it along my beard line. I always hit my problem areas first. And yes, I cut my hair. And right now it's wet because I just got out of the shower. I'm trying to get some problem areas there. It's annoying. And then I just tap it in. And this, on top of my updated prep routine, hides everything pretty well. So what I'm doing is I have a doctor's appointment, and I figured this would be a great time to film because I'm in a hurry and I need to, since my last video I showed you what I did when I had time. I don't have that much time right now. So I'm going to show you my slap tap and go, my true slap tap and go, for the days that I either don't have the energy under my ear here, or the days like today I don't have that much time to fiddle with my eyes. So I'm going to go in what's left on the blender and conceal my eyes and my brows a little bit. You'll see why when I get to my brows. Now everyone does this in a different order. My order is foundation first, and that's because I never know when I'm gonna have to dash out the door, and foundation's more important than my eyes. Oh, of course, my hair gets in the way. There we go. So that way, if I have to dash out the door, my foundation's on, it's dried, and I don't have to worry about looking weird just having my eyes done, nothing else. That happened recently. I was getting ready to go do my errands, my normal Monday, Tuesday errands, and Mom woke up and couldn't breathe. So thankfully I already had my foundation on. I was just waiting for it to dry and then set it with powder, and I had to cancel off of my errands and take her to the hospital. And I knew it was going to be a long day, so I really don't like when it's going to be a long day not having my foundation on. And it's a silly fear. I mean, it doesn't happen as often. Hopefully as often anymore, but I'm always so scared of getting my ass beat. Someone like mistaking me for trans and getting my ass beat, and sadly there's just still a lot of jerks in the world. And no matter what, that's not right. It's messed up. I'm too old to brawl. I'm too old to too sick actually to withstand a fight, which is what it'd come down to. All right, so that's my concealer on. I'm going in with my Poreless. And I just dump this on my sponge. Let's see. I just dump this on my sponge. Finally focus. And I go over my concealer just to darken it up a little bit. Like I said, this isn't my shade, it's too light, so it works great for concealer. Alright. Go in like that and work down my neck. For those beauty gurus out there that accidentally stumble upon my little side of the dungeon, hi. They're probably saying, oh my god, that's too much, that's too much, that's too much, you're gonna have cake face. A little trick that I learned, because when I'm bored I do browse YouTube. I do check out the makeup channels, and there's quite a few that I like to watch. But I ain't no guru. just a chick trying to hide this crap so she doesn't get her ass beat. Now, I was going to start up electrolysis again. Go in here with this. But, my mom ended up in the hospital with something serious. And, looks like I'm not going to have the time. Because when you do electrolysis, you need to, like, not shave for a certain amount of days. My electrolysis person says she wants at least 3 to 4 days of me not shaving. And after my mom gets out, I don't see that happening. I see a lot of doctor's appointments. I don't see us being home too often. Ladies, don't forget, under the chin. Alright, so now, clean brush, because I need to, clean sponge, sorry, because I need to wash and soak that one. AOA's got a Beauty Blender soap. I'm going to be ordering that pretty soon. I'm going to take this and just lightly tap. And I found what that does is help this blend a little bit more and helps my foundation dry a little faster. Now in my last get ready with me video, our first actually, I didn't have anything to quite dry my foundation. Now I do. And it's so helpful. Okay. But first what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this real fast, because I found if I dry first then put powder, it starts creasing and it's not cute. So I go in with one brush that I have. My mom for Christmas got me these really cool brushes. It's a combination of Cardcaptor Sakura and Sailor Moon. I'm a die-hard Sailor Moon fan. So I'm just going to go in, tap this on. Try not to get this in my eye like an idiot. And I'm going to do that where it normally creases for me. And then I'm going to go in with a fan and dry the rest. Doesn't crease, but you'll see why I'm doing that later on when I get to my brows. Go into my smile line. And my chin. Going over here because it smooths things out. My skin's on the warpath again, so I'm getting zits. Welcome to PCOS. 33 and getting zits. It's ridiculous. Almost right between my brows. Okay. So what I just used is Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the shade Light, so I don't turn out looking orange or like I rolled in a bag and, you know, Doritos. Which is often always my problem. I'm going in with Hard Candy's Plumping and Lip Primer. This stuff doesn't really plump all that much for me, but whoops, I take the back. I'm getting the foundation off my lips. So I've been using this, and I only use it for my lips. I don't get this anywhere near my eyes. I use a different makeup remover. Go and carve out my lips. Some girls prefer foundation on their lips and just put lipstick over it. I don't. And that's some skin I missed. A bit more. Okay, now we go in with this. And don't use too much of it early. Get inside the lips because that seems to work. If I just do the outside of my lips, there's like no effect whatsoever. There we go. I know what it is, but I like that menthol feel. So I'm gonna cap off my my poreless foundation, and now I'm gonna go in with a fan. Sorry if it's loud and annoying to you guys. I don't know, but if it is, apologies. Need to find a good one that has turbo speed. So I will most definitely, at some point, put up a separate video of what I have to do before I do my makeup. But I really do hope at some point to get back to electrolysis. I want this beard gone. I want the hair off my chest. I just want to be able to roll out of bed, grab a shower, brush my teeth, brush my hair, change, and roll out the door. Like, just shaving, washing my face, brushing my teeth, and brushing out my hair and all that stuff, and not doing makeup shaves like an hour off my time, which is awesome, but I only do that when I know I'm going to be making like 2 or 3 stops. Anything more than that, I get freaked out that my 5 o'clock shadow's coming in, and, well, hopefully you've seen the PCOS story time. Yeah, that happens too. And sometimes, you know, people just ignore. But I have been noticing lately, like, I don't know if it's because of how I do my makeup, that when I've been without my makeup, people have been calling me honey, sweetie. I've been carded for the first time in ever. Like, even when I was a teenager, I never got carded. Ever. And now I've been carded like 4 times this year, and all of it's been without my makeup. I mean, I know makeup makes you look more mature, more older, but I'm wondering if it's making me look more bitchy. But yeah, there are some days when I'm in a lot of pain and I don't want to be out. I am bitchy. I try not to be. You know, I was brought up that it's okay to feel what you're feeling, just don't take it out on everyone else around you because it's not their doing. Until it is. Then it's a free-for-all. Alright. That's about as dry as I can afford to let my foundation get. I'm going in with a fluffy brush. Again, sorry about my iPod switching from like Ultra Ghost to normal color. I don't know how to fix that right now. I'm not really that tech savvy. My joke with my family is I'm a failed millennial. I didn't get my first handheld or cell phone until I was in my 20s. First game console, maybe 19, and that was a Wii. Haven't turned back since. Right now I have a Xbox One that I spoiled myself with, and trust me, it took a lot of saving. And then I got a PS4 that I won at auction for really, really cheap. Like, I'm the princess of eBay and Amazon. Anything local, even though I like to support my local shops, is just way too much. And sadly, I can't afford it. Alright, so I'm just going in with my Fit Me loose powder. I mean, I like the poreless one. I like how it turns out. It's going to annoy me. I like how it turns out, but it doesn't work as well in the pressed form, and that's the only form I can find it in. It's annoying. And then when I get down here, I'm a little heavy-handed, so I'm basically just right now dragging my brush to blend this, but everywhere else I'm just tapping the powder in. And I'm getting here because there's a hair and it's driving me nuts. Never fails. You get your foundation on, got it looking nice, and you get a hair somewhere and it bugs hell of you and you end up scratching and there goes the foundation. Alright, so now I'm going in with Hard Candy's Blur and Perfect. And I'm just doing barely touching my skin and doing circular motions. Now this one, I really like what it does, but I hate that it turns me orange, so that's why I do the Fit Me first. That way it adds a little bit more color back into my face. And I know I'm covered. Alright, so that is my foundation. We're going to close up my primer because open lids on things drive me nuts. And let's see. Probably going to do simple eyeliner day. Oh, my nose is itchy. But before I do, lips. I'm going to go in. Just line lift it around. Now I'm not overlining because my lips are thick enough. Probably about only 2 things I like on my body outside my tattoos. You'll see the trick to this in a minute. I've been liking the nudes lately, but I don't like how it sometimes blends in with my foundation, so I've been doing a darker liner and then just blending that in. I'm going to go in with Maybelline's 24 Hour Stay. And this is the shade, the shade of, I need to be wearing my glasses to read this. Constant Frost. And we're going to get most of it off. And then we're going to blend this in. Now, I never used to be this bold with my makeup when I first started. I started learning makeup when I was 14 when this first started coming in. Actually started coming in at 13, but '14 is when I decided that I needed to hide this with foundation. I think the bottom needs a little more attention. So, gonna lighten right here up a little bit. Gonna do the ombre look, or attempt to. Alright, lips are done, and while my lips are drying, I get to my eyes. And by the time everything's done, I'm out the door. All I have to do is spray and go. I don't have time to really play with my makeup, so I'm just going to go in with a simple black liner. Normally I line my eyes with brown because I have green eyes, but I don't have time to really sit here and sharpen and keep going over it, so I'm going over with a black liner. And this is Sugar in color Blackout. This one's from LWCI. My aunt for my birthday last year. Can't talk and do this. For my birthday last year, subscribed me to LWCI, and it's a sample makeup where they do a survey and they send out samples of all the high-end makeup. And my aunt bought it for a year, so now I'm good on makeup except for my usual staples. But some of the stuff they sent, like, I'm in love with, but I'm not gonna ever bring myself to buy it. I'm a spoonie on a very tight budget. Like, it took me forever to save for my game consoles. Okay. Now, I don't even have time to, like, smoke this out. So, I'm gonna go in with my liquid liner. I won't go in with liquid liner under my eyes because I would like getting it in my waterline. And right now I look so creepy. Oh my god. There, now I look normal. Because this stuff really, really burns. Like, I've accidentally got it in my eye a couple times. It sucks. But it's the only one I can find that does that crisp line, and it doesn't look so, I don't know, annoying. I'm not promising my hand, though. I've given up long ago on doing the perfect wing liner. So I just consider it my own style. It's not a wing, but it's liner. I mean, I've tried all the stamps. I've tried all the guides. Just none of it worked for me. And the liquid liner I'm using is from Maybelline Master Precise Ink, and this one's a Black Comet. I want to find a good dark olive green one because that always gets my eyes popping. Oh, freak me running. I should have just done it without liner today. I know better when I'm in a hurry. Because I wasn't going for that look. But I'm getting it today, so. Didn't mean it for it to be that thick. But that's life. You'll always get what you want. Sometimes you have to really fight for it. Sometimes you just have to give up on it, depending, you know, how out of reach it is. Or put it in the back burner and try again later. Let's see, I should have just smudged out my kohl liner. Alright. Way too late now. Draw this. Alright, we're gonna go in with some mascara. This is from the Cover Workshop, Dramatic Lift. My friend Angel got this for me right after we lost the house because I lost most of my makeup. And I'm just like now digging into it. Getting at the bottom. Now, of course, because I'm talking, this video is going to take a little longer. Usually I'm a lot faster. I don't have to voice everything. Now I go in with 2 different mascaras. This one gets most of it covered, gets all my lashes. Which, by the way, they're all my natural. And then I go in with this. This Maybelline, the Colossal Volume Express waterproof, which is BS. I've yet to find waterproof liner and mascara that stands up to my ass crying. Which I don't that often. Like, I hardly ever cry. Times I find that I do break down is either out of pure frustration, which with chronic illnesses, there's a lot of that, but it's only when I'm severely frustrated and exhausted. And then when I'm really ticked off. Like if I'm standing there crying and my right heel is doing the thumper thing, run. Because I ain't gonna be nice. Though I do try to give warnings. Don't listen to the warnings. Well, and it sucks to be you. I mean, I do try to be extremely nice to everyone, but there's only so much a spoony can take. Alright, so that's gonna bother me. I'm gonna go in with my shadow brush and take that down. Alright, so brows. I'm going in with Maybelline, same thing I lined my lips with. I'm cheap that way. And I'm just gonna fill them in. And hopefully make these bitches match, which they never ever do. Another thing I've given up on. Now, I don't worry about them being too dark because I go over with the Hard Candies setting powder. So it lightens them up just a tiny bit so they don't look too slap in the face. Bring this up a little bit more. They're on. That's all I care about right now. So I gotta get out the door. Like I said, I'm a lot faster when I'm not filming. So I'm trying to show you guys stuff and explain stuff. Push them through a little bit. There we go. Alright, now we're gonna go in with my fluffy brush. Dig into that Hard Candy powder. And just tap on. that's it outside of putting on gloss, the sealant, and spraying my face. Now, this used to take me 2 hours. I got enough down to 35 to 45 minutes. Just on this Tap and Go. Now, if I'm playing with eyeshadow, it takes a little longer. But that's better. Alright. I'm using CoverGirl Atlas Active. I did find a dupe for Skin Diva, and it sucks that you can't order any more than 1 bottle per order because it's $5. It's from Zuri, and I got Melody that, and I almost took it home with me. I wanted to use it all, and it was just amazing. It works exactly like Skin Diva, but it's cheaper. You don't have to drop $35 to $60 on it. $5 each. But I need to order that. I need to order hard candy primer. I need to order a lot of stuff that I can't afford at the moment. Alright, so I'm gonna spray my face. Now, because it's going to be 104 here today, welcome to Cali, I'm going to double spray, especially around my nose area, because I'm going to be needing to wear my glasses today, apparently, because I could not read the color shade on my lipstick. So I'm going to need my prescription sunglasses, and I'm going to need my prescription glasses today, which sucks. Too much knitting has made me go cross-eyed. Alright, number 2. Now the reason I do 2 is not just because of the sweating, is because it helps with the foundation being rubbed off my nose, so it shows the truth. But it shows where my glasses have been, and you know, it just takes all my foundation off, and it's annoying as hell. Okay, you're probably wondering why I'm drawing my thing like that. It's because I could not see. So I'm gonna go in. Well, it's still a little wet, and dab this around the bridge of my nose, because that's where my glasses are going to be. And let the rest dry naturally. Since that is drying, I'm going to take care and brush my hair down. But yeah, I chopped off my hair again because it was driving me nuts, and quite happy with it now. I mean, it's a lot easier to manage. Shampoo and conditioner are a lot cheaper. Hair dye is going to be a lot cheaper. Which I'm getting my stress highlights in, so it's getting time to redo it. Loads to do on a Spoonies list. The real fun is seeing how much you get to do before your body's like, alright. So that's my routine, Spoonies. My slap, tap, and go. Exactly at 45 minutes, minus getting dressed. All I have to do is change into some clothes, gather up my stuff, and I'm flying out the door. I have a doctor's appointment, actually a therapy appointment, with my therapist in Ukiah, and then I'm going to go see my mom in Willits because she's still hospitalized So yeah. Oh, almost forgot. Perfume. Helps if I spray it the right way. And that kit points. So finally found the perfume I like that Mom can tolerate, and it's being discontinued. And I've been waiting like to try it for years because it's that Paris Hilton Tease, and dang, I'm in love with it. I mean, it's not too strong. It just smells amazing. Like when I was doing all my errands, like I got tons of compliments on it. All right, so hope you have flare-free days. I will come back at some point and show you my pre-makeup routine, my prepping for my face routine, because that has changed. And then I don't think it's going to be on my chronic illness playlist, but I will come back and help my homegirl Melody on contouring. So just a plain ass makeup one. If there's any videos you guys want to see from me, tell me. You know, any questions, ask me. You know, I have been thinking about doing a live YouTube video at some point. So where you guys can come on, ask questions, get some tips, maybe share some tips with me, whatever. But hope you have a flare-free day, and if you do get a flare, I hope it's not bad. And thanks for watching my stuff. You like what you see? Share it. Bye, Spinnies.